One of the questions that comes to mind that do you always need to do reject inferencing for application score? Do you have other options? Let me explain you that through some example. Actually, you don't need to do reject inferencing all the time. There are cases which can be easily handled. These are some scenarios. When existing model is not differentiating, the accepted data has huge bad rate. Then you can assume that the accepted population is as good as random. You can simply take it. You don't need to do reject inferencing. If the approve rate is high and high bad rate, so what you are doing, first of all, your approval rate is high. Means you are accepting almost everyone, and in the accepted population again you have a high bad rate, which means approved population is anyway close to the total applicant population. Again, you can take this data directly and you can think to apply this model on the through the door population. There are some scenarios where you can easily infer about good bad. You don't need to apply sophisticated technique. For example, if you have very high approval rate, very similar to here, but very low rate, it means your model is actually doing absolutely good and you can actually assign all rejects as bad. In some prime population which is like considered little risky, even a medium approval rate of and high level of confidence, when you feel that you have taken based on certain policies and procedure, you are pretty sure that you are taking those, giving loan to those guys who should have got it, you actually can reject all of them as bad. There is one more scenario where in fact you don't need to do anything. You can directly take the population and can develop the model, but that's costly. Let me talk about that. What you do, you actually give loan to all the guys who have come here, some 1% or 0.1% of the population randomly. Now look at, by using a score, you know that these guys have a high chance of becoming bad and that's why you rejected their loan. Here you are not doing that for 1% of the population, and maybe if your population, your application size is huge, you are not doing that for 0.1% of the population. So what will happen? Obviously in this 1% or 0.1% you will have little more bad, but then you'll actually not have to do anything. You always can take this 1% of the population, which is random representation of through the door population, and can develop model on that. This option is called, this is the cost of data, because just to generate this data of correct, good and bad, what you have end up doing, you end up accepting little more bad than you should have accepted, at least in this 1% of the population. And if the business is okay to take up that cost, that in future it helps to develop good model, then this is the right approach. That's the another option that you have.